Hello, can you please begin by telling us your name?
So my name is Nidal. I'm from here, from Hebron. I'm staying behind the checkpoint like 65, sorry. It's at the entrance of Shohada Street, which is mean the Martyr Street. This area was occupied in 1967, but Israelis start moving in here to this area. I mean settlers in the 80s. First settlers like came here just to place their kid in Hebron. Then they lived in the area. Then another settlers start coming to this area. There's over like a lot of Palestinians were kicked out from this area. Palestinians are not allowed to live in most of the, like in the biggest part of the old city. Palestinians are not allowed to live upstairs. So they've been kicked out from their homes and top floors, and only settlers who have access upstairs. Between the neighborhoods, like of the old city, there's like bridges to connect the neighborhoods for settlers and Israeli soldiers to feel like so they can freely move on top of our heads. There's observations and checkpoints. In Hebron, almost like we have over like 250 checkpoints in Hebron. Only 700 settlers, they live in the city, surrounded with 1,400 soldiers to protect them. Palestinians don't have any kind of protection here. We only have like some institutions who's observing the situation. They're just observing the situation. Even Palestinians, when there's a conflict between them and some settlers, they have to go to an Israeli court, which is military court. Palestinians don't go to civil courts. So we only have a military courts, and there's like a huge difference between them, you know, as like civil court or a military court. Last October, there was like a bunch of Palestinians were killed in this area. Like over 10 people were killed in this area. One of them is a Palestinian girl, like 18 years old. She's studying in Hebron University. Two soldiers were harassing her. They were asking her to take her hijab off to search her. She was like, hey, get me like a female soldier, then that's fine. They didn't get her a female soldier, and after like 25 minutes of conversation, there was a lot of people filming here. Even ISM were here. They shot her 8 times and killed her. Then later on, they found out that she doesn't have a knife or anything. She's not dangerous in any way. So I tried to get in. I work as a tour guide, and I have a bunch of internationals with me. I want to show them the area. I tried to cross the checkpoint, but I got rejected. I was not allowed to cross the checkpoint. But my internationals were allowed, and now, you know, they're walking like on the street alone. Why am I supposed to be their tour guide and explain them things? But you know, that's the situation.
Can you tell me why you are not allowed to go through this checkpoint?
So Hebron is divided. If you're one of those Palestinians who's living inside, which is behind this checkpoint, you get a number, and only people who has numbers who are allowed to cross inside or internationals. So because I'm from a different part of Hebron, I'm not allowed to get to this part. Okay, so that's why. Yeah, that's why I'm not allowed to get inside.
Are settlers forced to give numbers when they go into areas? Israeli settlers?
No. Imagine like Palestinians are not allowed to drive cars inside. None of the Palestinians is allowed to own a car like in this street, like in Shohada Street, or like in some other parts also of the old city. There's a big difference like between the services that settlers get and Palestinians. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for your time.
No problem.